Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Cam from Cam's Cop, and welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video. And today we're going to be talking about AUBAMEYANG, Harry Maguire, the game against Leeds today, and of course all things Chelsea. So if you're new, I'm Cam from Cam's Cop. I do daily Chelsea transfer news videos. If you could like, subscribe, turn on the bell, because 80% of people watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if we could get that down to 60, 70, that would be even better. But without further ado, let's go on the first story. I'm going to start, of course, with all Chelsea transfer news videos with Fabrizio Romano regarding AUBAMEYANG. This is what Xavi had to say on the deal. Xavi on AUBAMEYANG, Chelsea. We don't know what will happen. Right now, he's our player. He's important, but the circumstances will tell. At the moment, neither Oba or Memphis have left. Now the priority is to register Koundé. Now, pretty obvious common manager talk, really. Talk, like Brendan Rodgers a couple of weeks ago saying he's not for sale, to now him handing in his transfer request. Things move, money moves, and of course the £50 million mark that Chelsea are laying down as their final offer isn't going to go up or down. So if Xavi says no, we walk away from the deal and we look for another striker. Of course, I've mentioned many times on this channel what AUBAMEYANG brings to the team. Guaranteed goals in the Prem experienced, 30 plus years of age, has that now. I had to butt in Cam from the future here. I was just checking through Twitter and a new quote from Trevor Chaloba has come out, who was of course the Barcelona legendary journalist, he covered the whole Jules Koundé deal. Anyway, enough about that. He has said, Matteo Almeli and Jordi Cruyff continued to advance Alba's departure at dinner in Barcelona with the striker's agent last night. Alba's agent arrived from London and met with the sports management to close the exit to Chelsea. Now, this seems to think the deal is a lot further through than I thought it was going to be. Jeremy, of course, we hate him because of what he did with Jules Koundé. Never forgive you. However, the deal looks like it's going to be complete very soon. It's good that there's talks with the agent, and the exit to Chelsea looks like it's going to be happening very soon. So I thought I added this in there because it's pretty important. And also yesterday, the shocking news that came out was regarding Harry Maguire to Chelsea. Of course, do I believe it? Yeah, I believe that we've looked at Harry Maguire. Do I believe that we're going to sign him? No. Do I want to sign him? No. Todd Bowley, I like what you're doing, but this is a joke. This is a practical joke. April Fool Day or something. Like, what is going on? Anyway, I'm going to go to the reports that have said Chelsea have inquired about Harry Maguire with suggestions Pulisic could go the opposite way. Now, this is all reliant on if Pulisic was to leave, and even if he did leave, join Manchester United. I heard quotes from Chelsea news agents saying that we're not going to sell to a rival, so this news is all done. But what do I think about Harry Maguire? Oh, I can sum up Harry Maguire in 2 words. He's shit. Anyway, that's what I have to say. He goes on by saying, it's understood a move for Fofana remains priority. There was growing optimism today that a deal for the French defender could finally take place next week after the centre-half requested to be left out of the Leicester game against Southampton tomorrow. Now, yeah, I'm going to quickly get on to Fofana and leave Maguire in the bin where he belongs because, yeah, this Fofana deal is definitely our priority. Of course, we need centre-back backups because as much as El Monstro, Thiago Silva, is, our best defender, one of the best defenders in the league, if not the world, he's 38, turning 39. He can't play forever, maybe he can, but he ages like a fine wine. Him, Aspi, they're getting older. We need more defenders, but of course, we know how expensive it is, £80 million, but it's it's for the future, 6-year deal probably. It's an investment, and yeah, could shore up our defence, looking for the future rather than a quick gap like, I don't know, a Maguire would fix because he is 29. So yeah, good for Fofana, not good for Harry Maguire, but not good for someone else. And that someone else is Trevor Chaloba, who has been growingly unhappy regarding our, centre-back buying. Of course, Leo Iko at the start of the window when we signed Cucurella went out on loan to Brighton. He gets it. I feel bad for Chalobah because he had a decent year last season. Of course, I don't think maybe one loan would get it. He's not the final product, but I mean, Sats versus Mcguire, he started less game and had more clean sheets. Is that to do with when he played and who he played against? Yes, but of course, Mcguire is the final product, really. I feel bad for him, but anyway, without talking about him, let's go to the news saying Tottenham and Roma have joined Inter Milan and showing interest in Chelsea defender Trevor Chaloba. So yeah, he looks like he's going to be going out on loan, if not a permanent. I'd hate him for going out on permanent because, yes, Chelsea get to take the piss out of for loaning, but it is the best system, really. It can either go really well or really bad. players like Mcguire, of course, we sold him, look where he is now. Mcguire tomorrow, we sold him, look where he is now. So yeah, we've got to be more careful. Be interesting to see how Todd Bowley goes on about this. But yeah, that's the news, transfer news. Let's go on with a match preview against Dirty Leeds. So yes, today, Saturday and tomorrow at 2 is away at Ellen Road. It's Chelsea versus Leeds. For all Chelsea fans, we hate Leeds. It's a great game, great rivalry. I was obviously there last year at the Bridge for the 3-2. What a game that was. 2 pens. 93rd minute pen. Yeah, it was bedlam in there. Such a good game to go to. Very interesting. But as much as I like a 3-2, I'd much rather a 4-1 smashing. But without further ado, I'll get into the lineup. So the main news is Kante is injured for the foreseeable future. A couple of weeks is looking like. And also Kovacic is injured. So 2 of our 3 main midfielders are out. So that's going to be tough. But of course, starting in net, we all know what's going to happen. Mendy in goal, left centre-back Koulibaly, right centre-back Mcguire, and of course Thiago Silva down the middle. Now this is where it gets interesting. Mcguire I think will start again. We didn't sign him to sit on the bench, although I feel bad for Ben Chilwell because he's one of my favourite Chelsea players. He's a bit rusty. Hopefully he can come off the bench, 5 subs, that happens. And then of course, Reece James, right wing-back. Now this is where it gets interesting. We could play how we did against Spurs, which I think is how we're going to line up, with Reece James and Cucurella kind of bombing up more as a 5 in the midfield, with the 3 centre-backs coming back. I mean, having wing-backs is pretty much having wingers, midfielders and defenders, so I'm not really that fussed. But for the midfield, very interestingly, I think Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek deserve to play. Jorginho, apart from the error leading to goal, was fantastic. All our players were fantastic. But, of course, we had to reward Loftus-Cheek for an absolutely amazing performance against Tottenham, and hopefully he can push on from there, take advantage of our 2 injuries and get in there. And finally, up top, you know how it is. Sterling on the left, Mount on the right, and Kai Havertz up top. But of course, Mount really moves into the midfield. He's not really, an out-and-out right winger. I feel like it's going to be Sterling and Kai being pretty much like a 2 up front, as in a striker, because, last game, Kai Havertz, although he missed a sitter, his aerial prowess was good. They linked up very well, and hopefully we're going to beat Leeds. What I expect from the game, of course, Leeds been playing very well this season. Better than last season, but still. I hope we can bring on the momentum from the Spurs game, because although we're angry, we can use that anger to beat them. I'm going to guess 3-1. That's my score prediction. Hopefully move us up the league. What do you guys think? Comment down below. But yeah, that is all the stories for today. Hopefully tomorrow, Chelsea can bring home the 3 points and that. But without further ado, I've been Cam from Cam's.com and I'll see you tomorrow for more Chelsea transfer news. See you then.